This is Charlene. I hope you're all doing very well. I just wanted to make this video, and it's a very important video. After I've watched Sister Shana from Change is Coming, this video about a tribute to her brother that had just died, it made me think of when my brother died 21 years ago. It was such a devastating thing. I mean, he was only 24 when I was 21, so it was 21 years ago. And I didn't understand at that time, why would such a young person, die of cancer? I mean, cancer was really unheard of that time. And I always wondered about it till the Holy Spirit revealed to me about 10, 11, 13 years ago about the Freemasonry curse that was on our family line because of my father's involvement in Freemasonry. Although he wasn't involved for long, and he was only like, I think, the first degree or something like that, it has brought a lot of repercussions on our family line. My brother was also the only boy that could carry the I don't even want to say my maiden surname. Well, he was the only one who could carry that surname further, and out of 11 girls, and he died. And I thought that was quite interesting. It was almost like a blessing in disguise, if that even sounds right. But my brother was saved. He got saved at the age of 14, and he loved Jesus very much. And I know in the 11 months that he had cancer, he definitely had a relationship with Jesus. So I am confident in my heart that he is in the right place, or he will be in the right place at the right time with Jesus. So I wanted to share with you guys that Freemasonry is a very powerful thing. People, they take an oath that if they make you take an oath, you lie in a coffin, and they have all these rituals, and it's like underlying messages, and you might not even understand what you are doing, and it's all like a ritual, and it's a real secret society. But it was always put out there that you are doing it for charity, and you'll always be taken care of. And I tell you, if you have a love for money, you will be lured into this. Now, I believe that all these things are being exposed, and we see it all over the world, and we know that a lot of the world is run by Freemasons and so forth. But if you have a lot of, if your family line had a lot of divorces involved, or dysfunctional families, or even rape, or premature death or accidents, then you need to look into Freemasonry. You might have a father or an uncle, or a mother or a sister, or someone or even before them, a grandfather or a grandma, whoever. I think it mostly were men at that time that were involved in Freemasonry, and that opens a legal right to Satan and his evil spirits to attack your bloodline. Okay, I am a first-hand witness of that in my life and in my family's life. I got divorced at the age of 21, where my, I was married for about 1 year and 4 months. I got divorced, and also a lot of hassles and debt issues and stuff like that. Also, there was a lot of, my mom and dad, they divorced. There was infidelity, adultery. There is, I can remember from reading the paper, all those things were involved. That's not what I've done, but, that is what I know that's happened in our family line. And I'm just telling you as a testimony. I was raped at the age of 14, and promiscuity and all those things that followed after that. It's all the doors, it's open through this very root of Freemasonry. It's all interconnected. There's other things, of course, too. And I urge you, if you know someone in your family or that has been involved in Freemasonry, I urge you to intercede for them by praying this. You can go to a website called Kanaan Ministries. It's Kanaan Ministries, and they're South Africa. The lady's name is Amanda Bass. And you can just put in Freemasons and get a prayer. I think it's called... Oh, let me quickly go to the front of the thing. I'll show you. It's called Prayers of Renunciations of Secret Organizations. You can do that prayers. There's a lot of South African things, like racism, because I know that is what a lot of South Africans have been involved in, all that stuff. So if you're South African, you might want to look through those things. And I've done all these things because my forefathers might have been in all those things. My descendants are from Irish and Dutch blood, and not that I prayed. I had to do a lot of those things because of the absolute manifestations that happened in my life, and I didn't understand. And the Holy Spirit, when I'd gone through all these deliverance 14 years or more ago, actually it's more like 16 years ago, I gone through all these deliverances and renunciations, and that's when I started, my eyes have been opened and I could see things in this, and hear the Holy Spirit's voice leading and guiding me. All right, so I will just make that a little bit bigger. I'm not sure if you'll be able to see it, and I'll slowly go through it if you don't have a means to go and get this. So you can just pause it. Otherwise, you can go to the website yourself. So there's the first degree, and the all right. Now the spirit of Python is also very known in Freemasonry, and you can look all those things up. It's quite involved. This is just going through each and every level and renouncing whatever has come through that levels. So, and I do think it's, look, I'm not saying that you're not going to get saved if you not going to do that, you're still going to get saved, but your life is not going to be as abundant, okay? Salvation is a free gift, okay? I'm not saying that if you don't do this, you're not going to be saved. I'm saying is that I believe the 144,000 are those that actually have done certain things that made them part of the Melchizedek bloodline. Sorry, forgive me. The Melchizedek priesthood. Okay, the Levitical priesthood has been replaced by the Melchizedek priesthood, which Jesus Christ, Yahushua Mashiach, is the high priest. Now remember, Melchizedek in the Old Covenant, he had no lineage. There had no mother or father, although it was a picture of Yahushua, a shadow and type of the high priest system that was going to come and replace the Levitical. So, or the administration changed too, where the Old Covenant, instead of animal sacrifices, Jesus would become the sacrifice, the final sacrifice, and everything would change. The temple, our bodies become the temple instead of a temple that you build. Our praise becomes the incense and all that kind of things. All right, so I think this might be, it's quite a long prayer, but anyway. All right, so you can just pause it and go through it yourself. And I know a lot of sicknesses and infirmities and affliction, addictions, disease, and allergy curses also comes from that. So, it won't hurt if you do that. for someone in your bloodline, we are the ones to intercede for our brothers and sisters that do not know. All right. I love you all so very much. Okay. Bye.